Previously on Impact Wrestling, Christopher Daniels dropped another bombshell about AJ Styles.
The bastard's daddy is AJ Styles!
AJ denied the allegations.
Now you want to accuse me of being the father of Claire's unborn child.
And wanted to settle this once and for all.
He goes!
A beaten and bruised Daniels refused to give up and brought Claire to reveal the truth.
Tell him and tell the world exactly what you told me.
He's right. You are the father of this baby, AJ.
Is AJ Styles the father of Claire's baby? A threat was made to Hulk Hogan.
We got something for you, Hogan. Wait and see.
This threat came from the group who assaulted the icon Sting.
What's going on? Who are these guys?
But the two legends were not afraid to go to war with the Aces and Eights.
Something's telling me that it's almost time for you and me to go old school.
But when it came time to fight, it was divide and conquer. Hogan and Sting drew the dead man's hand. What do these attackers want? And what anarchy is coming? Impact Wrestling starts right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1 week ago tonight, both Hulk Hogan and Sting were the targets of attacks by a gang known as Aces and Eights, Taz.
Well, you see right here, backstage, Hogan was attacked by this band of thugs. His daughter right there, Brooke Hogan, in hysterics, worried about her dad. And you can see Hulk in bad shape right there. This is from last week, obviously. And then from behind, this attack from behind on Sting by this gang. I mean, who the hell are these guys?
Who's behind these attacks, and what's their motivation?
I don't know, Mike. I mean, hopefully we get to the bottom of this and find out, or someone gets to the bottom of this, who these guys are, what's the motivation, what the hell is going on here?
Taz, in terms of medical updates, we can tell you that Hulk Hogan recently underwent surgery. Among the injuries that Hulk suffered was a fractured pelvis.
Yeah, which that in itself is just a horrible, horrible injury. So, I mean, we obviously, from everybody here at Impact Wrestling, really want Hogan back here at Impact Wrestling. Get better, Hulk. We need you back in the house here. And, listen, we know Hogan. And you can read right here in his tweet that he put out. And it says, and I quote, Aces and Eights, payback time, brothers, HH. That's Hulk Hogan. So he's hot. He's hot right now. I don't blame him.
That's Hulk Hogan issuing a warning. And as far as Sting is concerned, extent of his injuries unknown. We will endeavor to get an update on Sting, but we can tell you neither Sting nor Hulk Hogan is here tonight at the Impact Zone. Fight Night, but also the Bound for Glory series continues. Plus tonight, will Bobby Roode call out World Heavyweight Champion Austin Aries? Impact Wrestling is now. As we kick off the Bound for Glory series, let's bring you up to speed. A look at the leaderboard, and tonight, Taz, the wrestlers with the highest point totals, they get to issue the call-outs and the challenges first.
Well, Mike, you see, since last Thursday, right there, regaining the lead in first place is the Cowboy James Storm. He's sitting in the catbird seat right now with 43 points. That's a good job right there by the Cowboy.
Sorry about your damn luck.
Speaking of devil,
from the very outset, from the opening night of the series, Cowboy James Storm has been at or near the top of the standings. Storm's 20-point gauntlet win. It set the pace. It set the tone for the Bound for Glory series. And now with the Cowboy back in first place with 43 points. that off his win over Magnus last Saturday night in Memphis, Tennessee. James Storm, you have the option to call out your opponent, but who's it going to be?
Well, that's the question. Not really sure. But the Cowboys ready.
You know, I want to come out here and address a few things real quick. First, we have a new world heavyweight champion, Austin Aries. And Austin, I come out here as a man and I say congratulations. Now, people ask me, Storm, where does that leave you? And I said, well, hell, last I checked, I'm still in first place in the Bound for Glory series, and I'm on the fast track to the main event at Bound for Glory. But Bobby Roode, don't think I forgot about you. Because winning the World Heavyweight Championship is business, because I want to carry this company on my back. You Bobby Roode, you're just personal. I just want to kick the living crap out of you. And now that brings me to these guys, aces and eights. Guys, let me tell you something. You run around like this is the Wild Wild West, but it's not. Because if it was, I'm pretty sure with the name Cowboy, I'd be the damn sheriff of this place. But you don't see a deputy star on me anywhere. But what I have that you don't is a set of balls, because I don't jump nobody from behind. And I want to send a quick shout out. Hogan, on a part of me and these people, I'm pretty sure we hope you get well soon. And now let's get on to a little business. Because I always heard, don't fight the cub, beat up the lion. And that's what I plan on doing. Because to me, the lion in this promotion, the measuring stick of wrestling, is only measured by Woodman, the greatest wrestler to ever step foot inside of a ring. That's why tonight on Open Fight Challenge, I call out none other than Kurt Angle.
Wow. Oh, man. No soft touches for James Storm. Cowboy, he's looking for the toughest competition. Taz, it doesn't get much tougher than the Olympic gold medalist himself.
Well, you want tough. Storm just called out triple tough in Kurt Angle. Man, I like this. I like the heart, the gumption, the guts that Storm is showing here with Kurt Angle.
Terrific way to kick off Open Fight Night. The Bound for Glory Series challenge issued by the points leader, the Cowboy James Storm. But
I think Kurt's a little tardy. Well, he did get called out, right? So. Here we go. Here we go.
Heel.
I don't know, Mike. You got me. I mean,
Go get him. Go get him. Go. Go get him.
What is the deal there, Mike? I mean,
Not like Kurt. Now Kurt Angle. As we return to Impact Wrestling, it was moments ago. It was just before the break. The Aces and H-Taz, they struck again.
They're back. They're back, and they definitely struck again. I mean, first it was Hulk Hogan and Sting, and now Kurt Angle. I mean, listen, this is a bad deal. I mean, this is a gang of these thugs running around here. I mean, they just won't go away. So, as you can see, this is what happened to, we only caught the tail end of what happened to Angle.
Well, you said it just moments ago. It all started with the attacks on Hulk Hogan and Sting. But now Kurt Angle, what's the connection?
I don't know. I don't know. These guys aren't playing games, though. It's pretty obvious these guys aren't playing games, and who knows what's going to happen. I mean,
we just have so many questions. Who's behind these attacks? Who are these people?
I don't know. No one's heard anything throughout the day we've been here. Nobody,
Boy,
I don't know.
I can tell you it's an uneasy feeling.
Absolutely.
Here in the Impact Zone. I'm sure it's an uneasy feeling
around.
as
I keep
well.
looking around.
Back in the locker room, everybody looking over their shoulders here.
Who knows what's going to happen here?
Let's try and regroup with the Bound for Glory series and Open Fight Night. And it is time for another challenge to be issued in the Bound for Glory series. Yes, it is Open Fight Night. Ooh. Dramatic improvement from last year in the Bound for Glory series. The performance of this man, the Samoan submission machine. And Samoa Joe, he has channeled his nickname, especially in terms of strategy, relying on his submission skills to pile up the points. Samoa Joe sits in second place, 37 points. He now has the option to issue the next challenge.
Now, since I know there isn't a man alive back there that would walk out here and call me out, I figured I'd come out here and pick a fight for myself. And there's no better person I could think of to beat up than a man who I've always had a problem with. Pope D'Angelo De Niro, walk your ass down that aisle so I can tap you out.
Pope has been called out, and Joe basically exposing his game plan. Wants to tap him out.
Well, if you think about it, the time is right for the Pope to make up ground in the Bound for Glory series. After 4 matches, record of 1-3, Pope is in 9th place out of 12 competitors with 7 points, and this is his big-time chance to get right back in the running.
No doubt, no doubt. And Pope brings that certain energy whenever he enters an arena anywhere worldwide. That's his style. He's got a lot of flair, he's charismatic, as they say. Charismatic. You got to be careful when you're dealing with the Samoan submission machine and Samoa Joe. As you alluded to earlier, I mean, just grabbing victories.